All right. Hey everyone. I'm really excited for this video as I will show you the exact cold email which landed me my first B2B freelance writing client. So as a recap on this channel, we will be teaching you how to break into the B2B industry as a freelance writer, because it is not only the highest paying industry for freelance writing, but it is the most consistent one, and it is the industry you can build a full-time income making 12K per month or more in a very short time, because the demand is there. B2B companies need freelance writers to handle their content marketing. They need content marketing. It is an absolute must-have for them. So they are ready to hire and pay writers, and they have the budget for it. So let's look into the very specific email which landed me my first B2B client, and I will teach you why it worked and how you can incorporate that in your cold emails. Prerequisites: before you send out any form of cold outreach, you need to have an optimized LinkedIn profile. This is where your title states what you do. You're announcing what you do, that you're a B2B freelance writer in a specific niche. You will have to pick a niche. You can check a previous video about the different niches that you can pick within B2B freelance writing. You'll need a website, some form of landing page, or a Facebook page. This is what I used, so that you can link that in your cold email. And you'll need a professional email address with a custom domain. All of that makes you seem more professional and announces what you do. These are the two things that you want. So my niche was B2B freelance writing in the CRM space. CRM, by the way, stands for Customer Relationship Management. It's a type of software as a service that companies sell to other companies, which helps them manage their basically their customers and communication with their customers, etc. So that's customer relationship management. All right. So the process first was to find the company, and I did that by Google search. I searched CRM companies, CRM startups. I came up with a list of companies. The second thing was to locate the person of interest within the company. So for each company, I would find either the owner or CEO if it's a startup, if it's a Series A funding startup. If it's a bigger company, you can go for the marketing manager. Step number 3 is to find the email of that person of interest. So you can use email finding tools like Hunter.io, Rocket Reach, or Get Email. I believe I had a Get Email extension which I used to find the email of the specific person of that cold email. So I had found their LinkedIn profile, and then I clicked on the Get Email extension and I got their email that way. Step number 4 is you'll take 20 minutes to do some research about the company and the person of interest. You will need that because, as we'll see in email, you will need to write a personalized email, at least the first 2 lines. And step number 5 is to write the cold email with a specific targeted offer. Again, we'll see what that means. Okay, that said, let's get into the cold email. So here's a cold email. Greetings, name of the person. The way specific company, I won't name the specific company because they're still a current client of mine. The way company frames zero input as the core differentiator is spot on. Perfectly captures the daily frustration SMB sales teams have with manual CRM upkeep. So these first 2 lines do 2 things. Number 1, it is personalized. From my research, I've seen that they talk about zero input as a core differentiator for CRMs. I found that by my research on the specific company. So I opened with that, a personalized line. By the way, personalized does not mean you have to write something personalized about the person you're contacting. I've seen a few cold email courses recommend that. For example, saying, hey, so you had a great time in Greece because you've stalked their social media and so they went on holiday. That doesn't work. Have a personalized line about the company, about their business. That's enough. Then I said perfectly captures the daily frustration SMB sales teams have with manual CRM upkeep. Now I'm commenting on what I've observed, which displays industry expertise. Remember, industry expertise is your main offering as a B2B freelance writer. Then I make my offer. This inspired a content idea I'd like to write for you. The secret to a self-updating CRM. This is a specific offer. It's a specific offer based on what they value. So they value zero input. I've commented on that and I've said, based on my research on your company, this content idea came up. So I'm not randomly just proposing a blog post idea. I'm proposing a blog post idea relevant to them. Then I say what that blog post would do to them. The piece, would position automatic data capture not as a fancy feature, but as the necessary evolution for any team tired of data entry and ready to focus purely on selling. Again, I am talking about automatic data capture, which I found in my research. And I am explaining how this would help further deepen a concept which they are already talking about. If the concept resonates, I can draft it for you. Cheers. Then I have my name / B2B freelance writer in the CRM space. I'm announcing what I do and my specific niche. And then a link to a landing page. In my case, it was a Facebook page, but a website with a custom domain, of course, makes you look more professional. You should go for that. I just could not afford it at the time. I was starting out really with $0. So link to landing page, ideally a website or a Facebook page. So as you can see, there are several pieces in this cold email which work. I am not wasting a single word. And it's very short. You can see it's not very long. It's a few lines. It's broken down into very simple yet effective methods. Personalized line about the company. I comment on what I've seen. I am indicating that I have done my research and that I have enough industry expertise to make a comment about it. For example, saying that it perfectly captures the daily frustration SMB sales teams have with manual CRM upkeep. That comment shows that I have some industry expertise. I transition into the content idea, which is relevant from my observation, and I explain how my content idea would help them given what they're already talking about, which is automatic data capture. And then I simply say that if the concept resonates, I can draft it for you. So you can see personalized cold email, yes. Targeted specific offer, yes. I'm stating the benefit of that offer to them. It is about them. It is about what I can add to their company. It's not about me. It's about what I can add to their company. I am making it for free. I should have probably make it clearer that it was for free, so at zero cost, or at no cost, at $0. But this is one of the first cold emails that I wrote. My cold emails got better as I went along, and I'll show you that in a future video where I break down the perfect cold email. But this is not a perfect cold email, but this is the cold email which landed me my first client. And from that, I realized that the concepts within that cold email work, and then I perfected it. And yes, so, and then at the end, you have your 3 titles. I like having 3 titles: my name, my professional title, and a link to my landing page. So it just looks good, looks professional, to the point. They know right away what's in it for them. They can see that it's not copy pasted. They can see that it is relevant to their company. And that specific client replied, became a client right away. And that was my first 3.5K as a B2B freelance writer. So use these concepts in your own cold emails and your response rate will skyrocket. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.